People ask me why I don't sleep. I tell them it's insomnia. That I just simply can't turn my brain off. But that's not it. You see, when you don't sleep, everything just feels like a copy of a copy of a copy. The days blend together, the coffee tastes the same, your apartment, your job, your life. It all feels like it belongs to someone else. With insomnia, you're never really asleep. You're never really awake. And eventually I began to wonder why I even existed. That's when I met Tyler Durden. On a plane of all places. Tyler said the things I was too afraid to even think. He said we weren't meant to live life like this. Working jobs we hate, to buy things we don't need, to impress people that we don't even like. Tyler was the man I wished I could be. And when he spoke, I finally felt awake. We were all put on this world for a purpose. At least that's what we'd like to think. Our purpose is who we are. But what happens when you don't have a purpose? What happens when you lose your sense of self? Well, that is exactly what is happening to our narrator. A man so lost that he doesn't even remember his own name. A man whose life is filled up with nothing but disappointment and sleepless nights. Until one day, fate finds him in the hands of a soap salesman, who offers the narrator a chance to leave behind his old life to find purpose with him. Fight Club, written by Jim Olds and Chuck Palahniuk. It all started in this basement. Two men, no names, no rules. Except for one. The only rule of Fight Club is that you do not talk about Fight Club. Everyone knew that. And the pain, it grounded me. Because for the first time in my life, I felt something real. Tyler said that self-destruction was freedom. That losing everything was the first step to becoming anything. And he was right. Tyler was like my guardian angel. But he didn't just look after me, no. He was like a father to everyone in Fight Club. Then one day, Tyler started handing out what he called homework assignments. A way of bringing Fight Club to the rest of the world. And at first it was simple. But then everything changed. Tyler wasn't just speaking anymore, people were listening. They waited on his instructions like he was speaking scripture. I don't remember agreeing to that. I don't remember saying yes to explosions, or chaos, or watching the world burn just to keep us warm. He called it Project Mayhem. And just like Fight Club, there was only one rule. You do not ask questions. And eventually, we all became just what Tyler wanted us to. Cold, cruel, and heartless. To the point where we were no better than machines. Well, we couldn't get away with it forever. After one of Tyler's homework assignments, his team was intercepted by the police. They ran, and gunshots followed. At night, Project Mayhem lost a soldier. And when his body was laid out in front of me, I was horrified. But no one else seemed to care. Because in Project Mayhem, we have no names. Only a purpose. I'd always thought I wanted a purpose. A reason to live. But this, to serve, to die, to be used, this was too much. I couldn't take it anymore. I walked right into Tyler's room to tell him that I wanted out. And nobody stopped me. In fact, everyone I met seemed to know exactly who I was. And they respected me. And that's when I locked eyes with him. Tyler Durden. I told him that he had gone too far, that I couldn't watch anyone else die that he needed to shut down Project Mayhem. But no matter what I said, Tyler didn't listen. He didn't care. He said that we were never leaders, that we weren't special, that I wasn't special. And he told me to forget everything I thought I knew about him. Everything I thought I knew about our friendship. And that's when I reached rock bottom. I could feel the rage swelling up inside of me. The urge to pour out all of my feelings in the way Fight Club had taught me. At the moment the rage left my body, something else entered. Pain. I could feel it in my jaw. I could hear it ringing in my ear. I could taste it bleeding in my mouth. It was my jaw that hurt, but Tyler's body that broke. And when he flashed me a smile, once again I felt pain. But this time it was different. In my head, as I felt memories flooding in. Memories of torture and destruction. Memories that weren't my own. They were Tyler's. And that's when my world inverted. Why would Tyler choose me, a nobody, to help him with his dream? A dream that quickly became my purpose. Why, despite Tyler taking over all that we'd worked for, still all of Project Mayhem knew and respected me. And why, when I punched Tyler just now, I was the only one who seemed to feel pain. I'd always criticized everyone for becoming just like Tyler. But now I realize that I'm the worst of them all. Because Tyler and I didn't just share a dream. We shared a body. I was looking for a way to change my life, but I couldn't do it on my own. The person I needed and the person I wished I could be was Tyler. He looked the way I wanted to look. He talked the way I wanted to talk. And most of all, he was free. In all the ways I never was. But now when Tyler spoke, I didn't hear an angel's song. I heard a drum beat. And people kept marching to it. Why do you insist so much on being you? You are not special. You are not some unique snowflake. You are the same piece of degrading organic matter as everyone else. This is your life. And it's ending 1 minute at a time. So you can either keep fighting for this pathetic version of yourself that you've always been, or you can become all that you are meant to be. Become me. Become Tyler Durden. Each time he opened his mouth, I could feel my soul splitting in two, slowly as he invaded my mind. I could not let him take control. I would not become him. I had to kill him. I had to kill. Me. You know, there's a saying. You only get one life, so make sure it's yours. I tried. I mean, I really did though, but somewhere along the way, I guess I just forgot how to be a person. So maybe I never had a purpose. Maybe I never knew who I was. But I sure as hell know who I am not. I am not Tyler Durden. And if ending him means losing the only version of myself that I had ever known, well then so be it. I am done living as just a copy of a copy of a copy. Tyler is gone. And for the first time, I am finally alone.